Your dreams are doing more than entertaining you at night. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the surprising science behind why we dream, what common dream symbols really mean for your life, and 3 simple techniques to start using your dreams as a tool for creativity and emotional clarity. For centuries, people treated dreams as omens or messages from the gods. Today, science gives us a different but equally fascinating picture. Dreams are a nightly workshop where your brain processes emotions, rehearses threats, and sometimes solves problems while you sleep. They act like a backstage crew, rearranging memories, testing scenarios, and rehearsing emotional responses so you're sharper and more resilient when you wake up. That's the basic consensus, but the real power comes when you learn to listen. Let's begin with the evolution question. Why did dreaming evolve in the first place? One popular idea is the threat simulation theory. During REM sleep, your brain runs rapid-fire rehearsals of dangerous situations so you can practice fight-or-flight responses without real danger. Another view sees dreams as emotional regulators. They replay charged experiences so you can process fear, grief, or joy in a low-stakes environment. And a third idea treats dreams as a problem-solving lab. Your unconscious keeps chewing on unresolved puzzles and sometimes spits out a creative solution when you least expect it. In our overstimulated modern lives, dreams may be doing more heavy lifting than ever, helping us sort through constant information and stress when waking cognition is overloaded. Now the tricky part, everyone asks, what do specific dream symbols mean? Let's clear a common myth right away. There is no universal one-word meaning stamped on all dream images. A snake might mean fear for one person, rebirth for another. The context and the dreamer's life matter far more than any dictionary. Falling often signals loss of control or anxiety about a change. Flying can be a release, a sense of freedom or perspective. Teeth falling out frequently ties to concerns about power, image, or communication. Being chased usually signals avoidance. Something in waking life you're not ready to face. The key is to ask, what emotion did the dream produce? The emotion is the translation key. If a dream left you terrified, it's targeting an unresolved fear. If it left you exhilarated, it may be rehearsing a possibility you want to pursue. Recurring dreams deserve special attention because repetition is your mind's version of an alarm clock. A dream that reappears is not a trivial glitch. It's an unresolved pattern demanding your attention. Treat recurring dreams as leads, jot details, then map them to current life stressors. That simple mapping often reveals a direct, actionable insight. Beyond symbolism, dreams have real-world influence. Countless artists and scientists report breakthroughs that came from dreams. A chemist glimpsed a molecular structure in a dream that inspired a lab hypothesis. A composer heard a melody in REM and woke to transcribe it. Dreams can catalyze creativity because while the sleeping brain loosens rigid logic, it also preserves associative links, surprising combinations that wake thought suppresses. For emotional health, dreams can reduce the intensity of traumatic memories when processed properly, and they're linked to better mood regulation overall. So how do you start harnessing this nightly powerhouse? Here are 3 simple, immediate tools you can try tonight. First, the dream journal. Keep a notebook and pen on your nightstand. The instant you wake, before you check your phone, write 1 sentence describing your dream and the dominant feeling. Even a single line dramatically increases recall because it signals the brain that these experiences matter. Over a week, you'll start seeing patterns and motifs. Second, set a pre-sleep intention. Before you fall asleep, state clearly, "Tonight I will remember my dreams," or "If I dream about X, I will notice how it feels." This is a tiny psychological cue that raises your dream awareness and increases the odds of recall and lucidity. Third, try a simple lucid dreaming technique if you're curious, reality checks plus intention. During the day, practice asking, "Am I dreaming?" and perform a quick check. Look at text twice or try to push a finger through your palm. That habit can slip into sleep and trigger lucidity. If you want a higher probability method, try wake back to bed. Set an alarm 4.56 hours after falling asleep. Stay awake 15-30 minutes to focus on your intention, then go back to sleep. Many people enter REM with heightened lucidity then. Use lucidity gently. It's a powerful tool for rehearsing confidence, confronting nightmares, or exploring creativity. A practical exercise to try right now. Tomorrow morning, write down the first dream image you remember, name the dominant emotion, and ask 1 question. What in my life felt like that emotion yesterday? That single journaling step is a diagnostic that yields insight faster than you'd think. Now a brief, important caution. Not every dream needs interpretation. Sometimes dreams are noise, fragmented leftover neural activity with no deep message. The useful skill is pattern recognition. Over weeks of journaling, you'll see which dreams repeat, which link to events, and which are one-off noise. Let's touch on recurring nightmares and trauma. For persistent, distressing dreams tied to trauma, professional techniques like imaginal exposure or guided imagery with a therapist can help. If nightmares are frequent and impairing, reach out to a clinician. Dreams can be signals that deeper support is needed. Before we wrap, a quick creativity trick. If you're stuck on a problem, go to sleep with a focused question. How can I solve X? Make it specific. Keep a pen by the bed, and if a fragment appears, capture it. Many routine creativity boosters come straight from this simple prompt. To recap, dreams are not random static. They're a nightly lab for emotion, rehearsal, and creativity. Symbols are personal. Always start from the feeling, not a generic dictionary. Use a dream journal, set intentions, and practice gentle reality checks if you want lucidity. Pay attention to recurring narratives. They point to work your waking mind hasn't finished. Micro challenge. Tonight, set the intention I will remember at least one dream. Put a notebook by your bed, and do one reality check before sleeping. Tomorrow morning, write one line and note the emotion. Try this for 1 week and watch how quickly your dream awareness grows. So next time you wake up confused or thrilled by a dream, don't shrug it off. It may be your brain's most honest memo. A private architect sketching solutions and rehearsing courage while you sleep. Share the most unforgettable dream you've had in the comments. What emotion did it leave you with? I'll read a few and reply. End by taking a mindful breath, and tonight, give your dreams permission to speak.